The world loves a free man, not because they respect him, but because they can use him. If you are always available, always saying yes, always giving your time and energy without asking for anything in return, you are being consumed. You are flooding the market with yourself. And in a world where value is determined by scarcity, when the supply of you is infinite, your worth plummets. Niccolò Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. He warned that a prince who is too generous, too open, or too familiar is eventually despised. He becomes common, ordinary, something people take for granted. If you have spent your life trying to be liked, always giving more, always saying yes, it is time to understand a brutal truth. Humans only value what they have to pay for, what they fear losing, what is rare and unattainable. The first step to reclaiming your power is simple yet difficult. Stop being free and start being expensive. This is not arrogance, it is gravity. This is understanding the law that governs human relationships, the law of supply and demand applied to people. Consider Adam Smith's paradox of value, the diamond water paradox. Water, essential for life, is cheap because it is abundant. Diamonds, essentially useless, are priceless because they are rare. Think about your life. Are you water, flowing freely and taken for granted, or are you a diamond, scarce and coveted? The free man, the always available friend, the yes man, the reliable worker, is water. People rely on him, they demand from him, they take from him, and they often leave without a thought. Being expensive requires a radical pivot. You must become scarce, even useless, to those who cannot afford you. You must resist the urge for immediate validation and embrace the discomfort of distance. This is the first test of power, being comfortable with people thinking you are distant, arrogant, or cold. This is how you start commanding respect. Being expensive is also about strategic friction. Look at a luxury club or a high-end boutique. There is a velvet rope, a bouncer, barriers. These doors do not open for everyone, and that is why people want to enter. Compare it to a supermarket, where the doors slide open automatically, and everyone is welcome. The principle is simple. What resists us, we value. Effort justifies desire. If you are always accessible, you are a Walmart. If you introduce friction, if you make people wait, if you qualify them before they enter your inner circle, you become rare, respected, and admired. Begin today by auditing your availability. How quickly do you respond to texts? How often do you say yes to things you dislike? How much energy do you give to people who drain you? Every instant reply is a coupon. Every sure, no problem, is a discount code. Stop giving these away freely. Let people thirst for your attention. Withdraw your presence strategically, and notice how the world begins to value you. Silence is another currency, and information is power. A free man shares too much. He tells his story on the first meeting, vents to everyone, posts every detail of his life online. In doing so, he inflates his own currency, devaluing his words and his presence. To be expensive, you must become a vault. Speak less, listen more, and reveal only what is necessary. When you withhold information, you force others to project their fantasies onto you. They will begin to imagine a life, a mind, a strategy far beyond what you have actually shown. This creates intrigue and compels attention. Observe the most charismatic figures in history. Their distance, their reserve, their silence amplified their presence. Practice speaking 20% of the time and listening 80%. When you finally speak, make your words count and notice the room stills. You will feel the difference immediately. Your words will carry weight because you have taxed them, made them scarce, made them expensive. The most expensive asset you own is not time, nor money, nor knowledge. It is your emotional reaction. Low-value people are reactive. They are vending machines of emotion, cheap and predictable. Being expensive means mastering your emotions, controlling your reactions, and cultivating what the Stoics called apatheia, the freedom from external suffering. When someone insults you, provokes you, or challenges you, do not react. Observe, analyze, walk away without a single ripple. In doing so, you deny them the payment they seek, your reaction. You deny them the transaction they were hoping to extract from you. Imagine two negotiators. One panics, sweats, talks fast, desperate to close the deal. The other leans back, calm, collected, reading, unbothered. Who holds the power? Who commands respect? The calm man is expensive. The free man is cheap. The discipline of emotional control, the patience to remain unmoved, is a power few cultivate, and its scarcity makes it priceless. To be expensive, you must also cultivate the ability to walk away. The free man is needy. He fears loss, fears solitude, fears rejection. The expensive man understands that his worth is independent of others. He does not beg, plead, or compromise out of fear. He builds skills, networks, and capabilities that allow him to leave any table and remain unshaken. Whether in business, relationships, or social circles, those who can walk away dictate terms. The moment you stop needing them, they begin to need you. This is the dark irony of desire. We always want what resists us. You are not bluffing. You are stating your value, and it is non-negotiable. The free man may accept a bad deal to avoid being alone. The expensive man walks away, and in doing so, he increases his leverage, his status, his power. There is also a rhythm to absence. Presence alone is not valuable. It is movement, scarcity, and timing that create admiration. The free man is flat, predictable, always there. The expensive man is like a pulse, present, then absent, then present again. He engages, then withdraws, creating a vacuum that imagination fills. People begin to speculate, to wonder, to project fantasies. Your absence transforms your presence into an idea, and ideas are flawless. This is the Machiavellian pivot. Use withdrawal to increase respect and honor. When applied in relationships, in work, or in any social dynamic, it shifts power. People chase not what is cheap and available, but what is rare and unattainable. The comet is celebrated, the constant star ignored. Be the comet. The next step is never splitting the difference. Free men compromise to avoid conflict, to gain approval, to maintain comfort. Expensive men have zero tolerance for mediocrity. They refuse to settle for anything less than their standard. Steve Jobs demanded perfection. Was he difficult? Yes. Was he expensive? Absolutely. People follow those who refuse mediocrity because it sets a benchmark, a standard, a gravity. Your habits, your diet, your mindset, your daily actions. These are your conspicuous consumption. How you treat yourself signals to the world how to treat you. If you are cheap with yourself, you are cheap to everyone else. If you treat yourself with reverence, with high standards, the world follows your lead. Stop giving yourself away to convenience, to laziness, to comfort. Be rare in your own discipline, and your value skyrockets. We all harbor a bargain hunter inside, a voice that whispers, "Take the easy path, accept scraps, don't demand too much." To become expensive, you must kill that voice. You must adopt a luxury identity, not in possessions, but in mindset. Shift from "can I get this?" to "is this worthy of me?" Walk into rooms assessing value, not seeking it. Speak with selective honesty, bluntness, and clarity. In a world of fake politeness, this makes you a rare commodity. People will trust you because they know you are not manipulating them with flattery or cheap charm. You are the conciliar, the advisor, the one whose presence costs something. Finally, understand the ultimate price of being expensive: solitude, misunderstanding, walking alone. The herd is safe, free, predictable. The tiger is solitary, dangerous, and rare. To be expensive, you must embrace the void between who you are and who you are becoming. This space is quiet, lonely, and uncomfortable, But it is here that empires of reputation are built. Stone by stone, decision by decision, silence by silence. You construct a fortress around yourself. People will hear about you before they meet you. They will know you are not easy, not cheap, but worth the effort. The choice is yours. Remain free, available, taken for granted, or close the store, change the price tag, withdraw your energy, demand excellence, and become expensive. Once you are spent, once your presence is scarce, once your attention is earned, it can never be bought back. Be rare. Be difficult. Be expensive.